Hi friends, Jared here. I hope you're enjoying the gathering so far. In this session, we're going to be talking about the impact survey, something we discussed last year at the gathering, something we've discussed a lot over the last several months, and something we're very excited about. And if you're wondering what is an impact survey, it's simply a tool that we can use to assess the impact, the effectiveness of the movement on a group of participants, the long-term participants versus the short-term participants. And it's a great tool that is very informative to us as leadership and to you as movement coordinators as well. For those of you that haven't heard, Alongsiders conducted an independent impact survey many years ago to assess the overall impact and the effectiveness of the movement. And what they found was astounding. The results were amazing. That's also something we'd love to see in your movement, to learn of the impact that your work, that the ministry of Alongsiders is having on the lives of Alongsiders and LBS in your community. We want to know that. We want to celebrate it with you. But as always, we need to focus on the why. Why is an impact survey even important? Why should you do it? Well, for one, as I've already said, to evaluate the effectiveness, to see that the work that you are putting in, that Alongsiders, area reps are putting in, is actually making a difference and is making an impact. Number two, for accountability and transparency. Having results that you can show to leaders in the community, pastors, government officials, community leaders, results that you can show them of how this movement is making a difference creates a greater sense of transparency, of credibility, and accountability that you can use to strengthen your movement. Number three, learning and improvement. The results that you get back from an impact survey can help you identify areas for growth, areas for improvement, areas we need to strengthen and build on, and it can also help you learn of the areas that you're succeeding in, the areas that are strong, the areas we can celebrate. So learning and improvement is another big reason why an impact survey is very important. And number four, advocacy and funding. By highlighting the impact and the transformation that your movement is having, it can pave the way to opening the hearts and the minds of donors, of supporters in the community that may want to be involved, that may want to support your movement in different ways. When they can see the impact that it's having and you can show them proof of transformation, that's a powerful tool that opens the doors in many really special ways. All right, we've talked about the what and the why. Now we're gonna briefly discuss the how. How do you access, how do you conduct an impact survey? There's a lot we'll discuss further in this session, and also you'll discuss with your regional coordinators. But to begin, like most things, it starts in the dashboard. You can apply to conduct an impact survey in the dashboard. Once you do that, the support center will receive that application. They'll connect you with the regional coordinator, probably the international coordinator, to discuss how this can be conducted, to go over the more finer details, things like how many Alongsiders, how many LBS, what are the things you should communicate to your community, to your leaders? How do you go about gathering a group of leaders to help? These are the things you'll discuss and many more once you submit that application and begin that process. All right, I do want to encourage you, if at all possible, to use your smartphones, use the dashboard to conduct these impact surveys. Printing off, using hard copies is an option. It can be done, but it will require a lot more work on the back end of taking pictures, of sending photos, for us receiving, analyzing, transcribing that data so that it can be translated into data that we can share. So if at all possible, we encourage everyone to use your smartphones. Do the impact survey in your phone on the dashboard. It will be very helpful and much more efficient. One more very important thing to remember when you begin to think about conducting an impact survey. Before any survey is done, there are some ethical considerations to keep in mind. And these are extremely important because we want every participant to know and feel comfortable and understand what they are participating in. The first thing that's incredibly important, as you know, is consent. We must have consent from the LBS, from the Alongsider, to participate in this survey. They need to give full consent that they are willing to participate and understand what they're doing. Number two, confidentiality. The information that they give is safe It's protected. We're not going to be sharing it out to the world. We will handle it very carefully, and it will be something that is safe to share. They need to know that. Number 3, minimize harm. Make your participants feel comfortable. This is not a test. They should not feel like they are participating in taking a test or an exam. This is willingly offering truthful, honest feedback as to the impact they are feeling, they are seeing as part of the Longsiders movement. So make sure they feel comfortable. You can play games, you can have tea, you can welcome them however you need to make sure they are comfortable and feel at ease when they are participating in this survey. Number 4, transparency. Make sure you inform all community leaders that need to be informed of your plans to conduct a survey. We don't want to surprise anyone or get yourself into trouble because you didn't communicate what is taking place and what will be happening in the community. So be transparent, be open, communicate as you need to those that are going to need to hear this information. And the last piece regarding ethical considerations, be mindful of potential conflicts of interest. If you are an area rep and you're conducting an impact survey to your Longsiders or LBS, it's quite possible they will give you the answers that they think you want to hear. So be creative in ensuring those that are leading the survey, those that are interacting with the kids, are not someone who may bring a potential conflict of interest. The kids need to feel completely at ease, the youth completely at ease, to give open and honest feedback, good or bad. This survey does not work unless the feedback and the results we're receiving is completely open and honest and truthful. So make sure the leaders you're using are not presenting conflicts of interest, but actually empower and create a healthy environment to receive truthful and honest information. Okay, I'll just mention one more thing. There is a subsidy available for you to conduct this survey. We know it will take time, it will take resources, you'll need to organize and plan, you'll have a team working with you. And so we want to provide a small subsidy that will help supplement these needs and expenses, and you can connect more with your regional coordinator, the support center, to learn about the criteria that's connected to that, because we do want to be wise stewards and be quite accountable in the way that we handle resources. So that's there to support you so that you're able to conduct this survey well and with the resources that you need. In closing, I just want to say thank you so much. We cannot wait to see and hear of the impact that your movements are having in your communities around your nations as these surveys begin to be conducted and start to come back in the coming months and the coming years. God bless you. Have a great day.